sponge and you toss it down your freaking sink, the water has nowhere to go. Well, if you throw something in the way of where you want your arms and your hands to go, they have to take an alternative route.
Yeah, exactly. So it's really like I'm so fixated on my toe, but really it's the hips. Because as soon as you went like this and move this forward, the roads become blocked. But even if I'm back here with, it's like I still have room to go.
Like for me, a lot of times I just make sure that like if I did anything, I would practice leaving that there first and just trying to get it back on the path a little bit better and realize that would just kind of go. But the big thing is I'm not first starting by kicking or thrusting anything.
Exactly. There's the miss.
But you know what though? That's better than what it used to be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Day better.
So that window, that dispersion pattern, again, we know what the miss is. I know that your miss is right.
Yeah.
I know that your save is to try to help it come left.
Yep. Okay, now I'm trying to get my hips right. I'm really trying to.
Go. Sit up. Let your arms move with this.
Yeah.
Don't try to steer it here. Don't steer it. Run and operate this. Let the arms relax so that as you turn the chest runs. Arms just swing.
Yeah.
Don't even try to pull forward. Like don't try to pull forward.
Yeah.
Keep your arms relaxed so that the hands just go as the shoulders swing. The hands will just go.
Yeah.
Just keeping that arms real lazy.
I'm gonna try that right now. I might miss this ball, but
Lazy arms, relaxed arms, like they're noodles. Good.
see, I always get so like, am I not? Are my hands coming in? I know we've talked about it before, but it's almost like even when I release, it's like still like that rather than the bowed logo to the ground, knuckles to the ground. So,
But if your arms are swinging, like the club will, so your hands, so as the club comes down here, so if I did anything, I don't want them to go up
yeah,
and then try to throw them down. I just want them to point to the ground as I swing.
yeah,
You see. But again, that's the learning pattern that I think it's changing because you get some substantially better shots. And I think the hands, you don't realize they do it, but they just react to it a little bit better.
yeah,
So if your arms get tight or you're not rotating your chest, then your hands are going to have to try to do something different. But if your arms stay relaxed and the shoulders are moving and the arms are just kind of swinging, so if you have a chain on a ball and you just kind of move the top, right, and the ball's just kind of dangling, unless you put this extreme force on it, you disrupt the continuity of it. But if you just kind of swung it, it would stay more taut and it would swing along for the ride.
yeah,
And you kind of want the golf club just swinging along for the ride as your arms go, and the hands just learn to release the patterns so that the club's just impacting the ball nice and straight all the time. The release patterns are the same.
yeah,
But it gets less guidable where you're not trying to guide it with your hands quite so much.
yeah.
But again, if I was going to say anything to anybody, your release would start at minimum right here.
Yeah.
You can't do anything back here.
Right.
It's just, you can't. No professional ever in the world release the golf club back here and hit it any good. You got to get over into here before the release pattern begins.
Before you can release, yeah.
But, you know, and there's different things out there. You know, some will say that, you know, they'll kind of, if the body moves, the golf club will catapult. I mean, I've never liked feeling like I have an early release. I'd rather feel like I have a little bit of a later release as opposed to one that's too early.
Yeah.
Because the fact of the matter is if I throw it real quick, well, there I dissipated club speed. Whereas, well, if the golf club's in the air, I've conserved or reserved the club speed for the release pattern.
Yeah.
So if I let my body lead the way, that would be like saying, hey, I'm going to throw a ball and hit and throw it really hard from here. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to get everything out of the way first, and then I'm going to go ahead and throw it.
Yeah.
So take it for what it is whenever that happens.
That's exactly what we're chasing. It all makes sense. It just has to be translated. See, that's a square face.
That's a square face.
And I'm feeling my knuckles at the ground.
Beautiful. Fantastic.
Just gotta
Yeah.
keep them at the ground.
So if I have a couple balls and I got a ball, I can't throw the ball back here.
Right.
I gotta throw the ball over here. See, if I just stood here, see where am I releasing it?
Yeah. Way out there.
I can't release it. Oh, I can get close from back here, but I'm not gonna have the power if I get through it a little bit.
Right.
So my release pattern has to be over here somewhere, and I've got to move to get power through the shot.
Yeah.
I'm never going to get any power by throwing it from over here.
Yeah. No, not just this. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I like how you said it's kind of saving the speed and then releasing it at the right time, because most people just lose their speed up here trying to muscle it up, and ironically they think they're gaining speed, I guess, by
Yeah.
doing that.
well, and some guys can get away with it, or that are really strong, they can get away with that.
Yeah.
But they don't have any consistency. Most guys that are strong that hit it far, they come for a lesson because guess what? They hit it far, and distance isn't the problem. The problem is consistency sucks.
Right.
So you're going to have to slow down to get consistency. And the fact of the matter is, with guys that are strong and have the ability to hit it far, the hard thing's trying to get them to slow down because they don't like it. They've never done it.
Yeah. So my swing would almost look like hold the speed, boom.
Yep. And I hate to say it, but it's kind of like the lazier you are, the more speed you'll have anyway.
Yeah.
Because your release patterns will be more, the timing your release pattern will improve, and then you conserve the speed at the same time. Double positive.